From a nuclear storm to one over bread. That's right, the French baguette is in the headlines. The country's bakers have started a campaign to get it registered as UNESCO heritage, and none other than Emmanuel Macron has thrown his presidential weight behind it.
It's on every French table. It's in every French kitchen. Few things are as quintessentially French as the baguette, a thick, long loaf that is quite literally the daily bread of the French. Now, inspired by how Italy's Naples pizza was protected by the UN's cultural body, bakers in France are seeking World Heritage status for the traditional baguette, and throwing his weight behind them is none other than French President Emmanuel Macron. Calling it the envy of the world, Macron wants the baguette to be listed as a UNESCO cultural treasure. The baguette is envied in the whole world. We need to preserve its excellence and know-how. This is why it needs to be classified as heritage. The United Nations Cultural Organization has designated certain cultural foods or cuisines to its intangible cultural heritage list. The traditional Japanese cuisine, washoku, Belgian beer culture, and the Korean way of making kimchi are just a few of the many foods and practices on that list. In France, the baguette is sacred. There's a proper way to carry it and a right way to eat it. You can't walk down a street in France without spotting a boulangerie and at least one French person with a fresh baguette stuck under his arm. The baguette is so important to the French way of life that there are competitions dedicated to finding the perfect one. Baguettes are even protected by law. The Bread Decree of 1993 mandates that they must be made on the same premises where they're sold, may never be frozen, and must contain only flour, water, yeast, and salt. No doubt the French take this humble piece of bread very, very seriously. Bureau Report, WION.